who was... oh, there is Gary Oldman now.
If you shout, do you think he'll hear you?
Rebecca Jones is there, so hopefully Gary will wander over. We spoke to him after his Golden Globes live at the big... on BBC Breakfast. I think Rebecca has got him. Rebecca, let's go and hear from Gary.
Yes. And I have got the Oscar winner, Gary Oldman, with me. Many congratulations, Best Actor.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You thanked your mum in your speech, 98-year-old. Have you had a chance to speak to her yet?
No, I haven't. She's probably in bed by now, but I'll be seeing her in the morning. And you know, she's been. She brought me up, and you know, and as I mean, I don't know what mum doesn't want. An Oscar for her son, you know, who's an actor, but I think she's wanted this for me for a long time. So, you know.
Winston Churchill was famous for his inspirational speeches. I wonder if you felt any pressure to live up to them tonight.
There is a bit of pressure. You know, there's a weird chemical thing that happens when your name is called, and. I can't really define it, but it's unlike anything else, you know. And then, of course, you've got the Meryl Streep 10 feet away, staring up at you next to Denzel Washington. It's surreal. It really is. I can't believe that it says Academy Award to Gary Oldman on it. You know, I'm still a bit sort of. You know,
and he's had a real influence on your life, hasn't he? Because you've got a grandson now who's been named after Winston Churchill. Is that right?
Yeah, well, my son Alfie worked on the film, and he's a camera assistant, and he was here with Leslie, his mum, tonight, and I don't know whether they're here or not, but and he had worked on the movie. And when he heard he was having a son, so it's Ozzy, and his middle name is Winston. Yeah.
And you proposed to your wife, who's standing beside you here. Congratulations to you. What? While you were in costume, is that right?
Yeah, I was on the set, and we had talked about it, but and I just got the urge, so I dragged her off to the mat room, as you do when you're running a war. And said, will you marry me? She said yes. I didn't do it in the Winston voice, but I said, will you marry me? She said yes. And then they said, Gary, we need you on the set. And I left her with it. And I've got my boy here, Charlie, and Gulliver here. So it's been a great and a lovely that Leslie and Alfie came out too. So it's been a real family bash.
Gary Oldman, thank you so much for talking to us live here on BBC Breakfast. So there you are. That is Gary Oldman, winner of Best Actor Oscar. That sure sounds good, I'm sure.
I just love his son.